not to be confused with Baron Clifford or Baron Clifford of Chudleigh. Baron de Clifford is a title in the Peerage of England. It was created in 1299 for Robert de Clifford, feudal Baron of Clifford in Herefordshire, feudal Baron of Skipton in Yorkshire and feudal Baron of Appleby in Westmoreland. The title was created by writ, which means that it can descend through both male and female lines. The Norman family, which later took the name de Clifford, settled in England after the Norman Conquest of 1066 and was first seated in England at Clifford Castle in Herefordshire. The de Clifford family was directly descended in the male line from Duke Richard I of Normandy, great-grandfather of William the Conqueror. The first Baron served as Earl Marshal of England but was killed at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314. His eighth-generation descendant, the 11th Baron, was created Earl of Cumberland in 1525, whose grandson, the third Earl, was a noted naval commander. On the latter's death in 1605, the earldom passed to his younger brother, the fourth Earl. The barony of de Clifford was claimed in 1628 by his daughter and only child, Anne Clifford, but the House of Lords postponed the hearing. The barony remained dormant until 1678, when Nicholas Tufton, 3rd Earl of Thanet, was allowed to claim the peerage and became the 15th Baron de Clifford. He was the son of Lady Margaret Sackville, daughter of the aforementioned Anne Clifford. On the death in 1721 of the Earl's younger brother, the 6th Earl, the earldom and barony separated. The earldom was inherited by the late Earl's nephew, the 7th Earl. The barony fell into abeyance between the Earl's 5 daughters, Lady Catherine, Lady Anne, Lady Isabel, Lady Margaret and Lady Mary. It remained in abeyance until 1734, when the abeyance was terminated in favour of the third daughter, Margaret, who became the 19th Baroness. She was the wife of Thomas Coke, 1st Earl of Leicester. On her death in 1775, the title again fell into abeyance, this time between her sisters and their heirs. The abeyance was terminated only a year later in favour of Edward Southwell, the 20th Baron. He was the grandson of Lady Catherine Tufton, eldest daughter of the 6th Earl of Thanet. He was succeeded by his son, the 21st Baron. He was childless, and on his death in 1832 the barony fell into abeyance between his sisters Hon. Sophia Southwell and Hon. Elizabeth Southwell, and the heirs of his deceased sister Hon. Catherine Southwell. The peerage was called out of abeyance in 1833 in favour of Sophia Cousemaker, the 22nd holder. She was the only surviving child of Hon. Catherine Southwell, and her husband George Cousemaker. The 22nd Baroness was the wife of John Russell, 3rd son of Lord William Russell, 3rd son of Francis Russell, Marquess of Tavistock, eldest son and heir of John Russell, a 4th Duke of Bedford. She was succeeded by her son, the 23rd Baron, Liberal Member of Parliament for Tavistock. As of 2013, the title is held by his great-great-grandson John Edward Southwell Russell, 27th Baron de Clifford, who succeeded his father in 1982. As a descendant of the 4th Duke of Bedford, he is also in remainder to the dukedom and its subsidiary titles. Other members of the Clifford family have been created barons, namely as Baron Clifford and Baron Clifford of Chudleigh, which title is extant and which family is the senior surviving branch of the Norman de Clifford family of Clifford Castle. Members of the family have also been created baronets as Baronet Clifford of Flaxbourne, New Zealand, Baronet Clifford of the Navy and Baronet Clifford Constable of Dixall, Staffordshire. Barons de Clifford: Robert de Clifford, 1st Baron de Clifford; Roger de Clifford, 2nd Baron de Clifford; Robert de Clifford, 3rd Baron de Clifford; Robert de Clifford, 4th Baron de Clifford; Roger de Clifford, 5th Baron de Clifford; Thomas de Clifford, 6th Baron de Clifford; John Clifford, 7th Baron de Clifford; Thomas Clifford, 8th Baron de Clifford; John Clifford, 9th Baron de Clifford. Henry Clifford, 10th Baron de Clifford. Henry Clifford, 1st Earl of Cumberland, 11th Baron de Clifford. Henry Clifford, 2nd Earl of Cumberland, 12th Baron de Clifford. George Clifford, 3rd Earl of Cumberland, 13th Baron de Clifford, and Herbert, 14th Baroness de Clifford. Nicholas Tufton, 3rd Earl of Thanet, 15th Baron de Clifford. John Tufton, 4th Earl of Thanet, 16th Baron de Clifford. Richard Tufton, 5th Earl of Thanet, 17th Baron de Clifford. Thomas Tufton, 6th Earl of Thanet, 18th Baron de Clifford. Margaret Coke, 19th Baroness de Clifford. Edward Southwell, 20th Baron de Clifford. Edward Southwell, 21st Baron de Clifford. Sophia Koosmaker, 22nd Baroness de Clifford. Edward Southwell Russell, 23rd Baron de Clifford. Edward Southwell Russell, 24th Baron de Clifford. Jack Southwell Russell, 25th Baron de Clifford. Edward Southwell Russell, 26th Baron de Clifford. John Edward Southwell Russell, 27th Baron de Clifford. The heir presumptive is the present holder's nephew Miles Edward Southwell Russell, whose heir apparent is his son Edward Southwell Russell.